Hello everyone, my name is Rodney M. Downing, the founder of United Taxi Services, and I just want to say thank you guys for coming to the page. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys for coming to find out this is exactly who the business owner is of United Taxi Services. We began this business back in 2012. It started off as a beautiful idea to do. It was a beautiful idea to do. It started off with just working with just friends in general. And, I was giving friends rides. It was just something to do. Get out the house, go for a drive. We did those things. So, we did those things, and we started working with Craigslist and things like that on building our vision. I started building my vision, building it. And before you know it, it got real crazy before that. I was working at VXI Global Solutions, and I was a PES manager specialist at AT&T. And then they decided that was they was closing that out of the building. That was leaving VXI. They wanted to go overseas. Whatever they did, they left. At that time, all the managers got demoted, and everyone went over to Uverse as regular agents. With me, I've been there for 4 years, and in my heart, I didn't feel like that was fair to me. And I was already doing United Taxi Services on the side. So what I decided to do, since they did that, I basically quit, because I wanted to better myself. I wanted to go further, and I was already doing United Taxi Services. By then, I didn't even have a name for United Taxi Services. So I went ahead and I started to see what I can do at building a name for it. I had a hard time finding a name for this business. Just because it was something new, and I was nervous. I didn't know what to do, and then me having strangers in my car, is that gonna work out for me? I'm not too on having strangers in my car. I wasn't a big fan of that. But then I started giving my friends rides each and every day, getting up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning doing rides. It was a beautiful idea, but the manager thing at VXI, they wanted me to go through the entire training process again, wanted me to relearn customer service again, and I said I'm not doing that. I took a few calls from Uverse, and I decided that I am going to leave. I can't. I didn't want to. Don't get me wrong. I love the job. I love the business, but I wanted to be for me. I wanted to be United Taxi Services. So I decided to start my own business, and I launched it on the Craigslist for the first time. And I had my first ride was a person going to a train station. So I took him to the train station, gave him a ride to the train station. And that was my first ride. It was like $60. It was a real decent trip. From there on, we got bigger. We got real bigger. So I started applying for stuff I needed to do to run a business and things of nature. So I decided to put advertising up. Yes, I purchased my first piece of advertising for Yellow Pages, and I started building that. By then, I didn't have a website yet. The website the website that you're on right now, did not come into place until years later. Okay, but then I did that for YP, and YP got a little slow for me. Then we went to Google because I wanted more people to see the business. I wanted more people to see and feel the United Taxi Services. So we put it on there, and before you know it, it started exploding with business. Boom, 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 boom. Calls after calls start coming through. 2 years in, it starts getting bigger. Boom. 3rd year, we landed our contract with medical delivery. Boom. After that, we started getting bigger on the residential side of it. And we started doing it like that. But the whole dream was, I was at VXI, and before I even had the job at VXI, I failed the manager test. I failed the test. I was emotional about it. I was only in my 20s. I was young. I was emotional about failing. I actually threw all my notes in the trash can. But God be the glory, they called me back. And they say, hey, we'd like to have you take this test again. And I wanted to take the test again, but yet again, I was so discouraged. And I was telling my brother, I'm so discouraged about taking this test again. So I went and I took the test, and I got some help, and then I passed that test. And then after that, I went into being a regular agent. My numbers were through the roof. They went up there. I accomplished that. Then after that, I worked 4 years in. Then I became PES Product Management, Product Enhanced Specialist. And then 4 years deep, then they left, and then they moved me to Uverse, and then that's when I kind of stopped saying, you know what, it's time for me to do my own thing, United Taxi Services, and that's when United Taxi Services come in, as far as me doing what I did. So that was easier for me to do that. after that was said and done. It was easy like that. It was definitely a visual challenge. It was definitely a blessing to be able to do something like that. It's a beautiful thing to be able to work with the community and things like that. And now we're launching across for medical delivery. We're launching across Atlanta, Georgia. We're working on Columbus, Ohio, and we're in Alabama right now. And I want people to see this video because I want you guys to know not only are we a part of the community, we are a real life person on here. So nobody else can say this is not real. This is a blessing for me. I've been working this, I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 in May. And it's a blessing to be able to work with amongst the community with people. And I want to say thank you guys for reading the profile of my page. And once again, thank you for visiting United Taxi Services.